Next event on the track is the 100 meters as we look at the men's team standings after 11 events. Oregon with a 3-point lead thanks to that Devin Allen victory in the 110 hurdles. Arkansas just 3 back, and then 12 points ahead of Texas A&M. So Oregon and Arkansas starting to separate as we look at the men's 100 meters collegiate and NCAA meet records. Sonoy J. Givens of Texas, the fastest time amongst collegians this year, and he looked really, really strong in the semifinal.
It was, Dwight, a wow. I think we both looked at each other and looked at the time and said, holy moly, what? And that's a best time ever for Givens, who is Jamaican and has represented his country at the World Junior Championships. That time ties him for the 6th fastest in the world this year and puts him in a good position to maybe make that great sprint-laden country's Olympic team. This is Nathaniel Mitchell Blake. I wouldn't be surprised if he's back in the pack by half a foot or so, and we'll see what happens, but he's very fast over the last 50 meters.
Qualified in the 100 and the 200 on Wednesday, as well as anchoring his successful 4x100 relay team then and today.
Now watch, he's back now, he's behind. Look at the acceleration, he just holds top end speed. Well, he's 6 feet 2 inches tall, and it takes him a while to get unraveled. But boy, is he good at this event, the 200 meters. His time, 19.95 seconds for a half a lap around a track, is 3rd in the world this season. Amazing talent for this young man.
This 100 meters, the one knock on him is he's not a great starter, and that sometimes can be the difference between winning and losing. But once he gets started, either on a flying start on the relay or a little bit of time to get going in the 200, he's awfully tough to catch. As we look at Christian Coleman of Tennessee, who won the NCAA 200-meter title indoors.
Young man out of Atlanta has had an excellent first 2 years for head coach Beth Alford Sullivan. Really superb, consistent. He rose right to the top at the SEC level and was battling everybody right to the wire, and he's gotten only better here this season. He'll be in lane 3, and he's run 10.03 seconds, so not far astern of anybody in the field.
Arkansas with a couple of finalists in this 100, and Jarrion Lawson and Kenzo Cotton looking for some points. Again, you will score points if you just don't false start and you finish the race. Again, they are running into a headwind.
A national championship, Dwight, we should mention, can be just a false start away. You're thrown out your team if you were expected to win 10 big points. See you later.
So it's Nathaniel Mitchell Blake, the LSU junior, in 4. Sonoy J. Givens in 5. Also watch out for Cameron Burrell, son of Leroy, coached by his father at Houston. He's out in lane 7.
46 steps to glory. Who's the fastest guy in college?
Terrible start by Mitchell Blake. I don't think he can make that up. No, he can't. He's not going to triple here. But look at Cameron Burrell and Christian Coleman. In the middle, Sonoy J. Givens. It's going to be Coleman or Jarrion Lawson. Very, very tough to separate. 10:21 is the time. The wind may have calmed down a little bit for that race, but they're having as much trouble separating them as I was. We're getting no indication as to who has won, and none of the athletes know either.
They ran into a headwind of 5 miles an hour.
Jarrion Lawson of Arkansas. I saw the white singlet out in lane 7, and Coleman right there too. 100 separating them. It's Jarrion Lawson over in Arkansas, and what a boost for the Razorbacks with his win. That was unlooked for.
Watch in the middle, see what happens. I still don't know what happened there. When you looked at Nathaniel Mitchell, he reacted with everybody else, and he just didn't drive out of the blocks.
Well,
he's injured. Something's going on.
No question. Rich Benoit saw him limp after the 4x1, and now this confirms it.
Okay.
But Coleman was winning it at this point, but watch Jarrion Lawson close like a house on fire the last 10 meters. So Lawson wins the long jump on Wednesday, comes back and now wins the 100, as well as Kenzo Cotton getting 7th. So that's 12 points for Arkansas. And boy, that's how quick this thing can change as we go downstairs to Jill.
He came over to me and he just has like, I'm stunned. Photo finish. How surprised were you to see that you won?
Oh man, I was ecstatic, you know. Didn't have the greatest start, but it was better than I usually have. Had a little trouble at the beginning, in the middle of the 100, but I just had to stay relaxed like my coach told me and finish.
You won the long jump on Wednesday. What is the most pinnacle thing for you to come down, switch from a field event and go into a thing like a 100-meter sprint?
It's just a great feeling, you know. I take pride in doing all these events. I love to do them, especially for myself and for my team. And so to come out here and get 10 points for my team in an event I know I probably wasn't supposed to, you know, I'm just thankful to God for it.
Congratulations.
Hello.